JCILPS issues ultimatum to government to implement agreement by December 15, warns Manipur government of intense agitation. International Conference on Emerging Trends of Science and Engineering Research begins at NIT Manipur. More than 200 papers to be presented. And the 59cc meet kicks off at Mapal Kangjebung Kaching Popular Club beat the City FC Chandel 6-5 in the opening match. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime News and I'm Kishore Chandra Wangkhepcha with the top stories and latest news till this hour of the day. Joint Committee on Inner Line Permit System JCILPS has today issued an ultimatum to the government to implement the agreement signed between the JCILPS and the government on August 25 by the 15th of this month and warned that the JCILPS will resort to intense agitation if the government fails to do so. Speaking to media at its office at Kaisampat Sega Road, convener in charge Komram Ratan said the committee has submitted a 9-point ultimatum to Chief Minister, Home Minister and Chief Secretary and other departments concerned. JCILPS decried that the government of Manipur remained dormant after passing the infamous 3 bills in Assembly and shifting the onus to the government of India. The ultimatum reminded that the government has failed to act on the Constitution of Land Reform Commission and Population Commission.
Central government polling party members hold kanda koigi indagi leader percent da inai prime minister home minister high bi aya ba moi adu high da bida moi gi mathau di assembly pass taw ga loire bi ta ta leithok pose masi mo myam masi yam laibu thibani na lowi moi na sumna da gi moi mathau si bill pass na khan basi yam laibu thibani moi na tasena ilomi kan ge bi pole ga di bill pass bu khatana bill si kamai snp da ge ba gi madu gi pressure se moi pm thokone ba madu pi da basi yam laibu thibani madu gi su ko na ultimatum si yauri ba.
Janata Dal United Manipur has asked persons willing to contest in the council and Nagar Panchayat elections on a JDU ticket to be held in January next year. Janata Dal United Manipur State President M. Tombi Singh has asked the intending persons to get the application forms till 4 p.m. of December 20 from the office of the party at Babupura. M. Tombi today told the media that the party will take part in the council and Nagar Panchayat elections as preparation for the 2017 assembly elections at the grassroots. He also maintained that if elections are held without money and muscle power, corruption can be controlled to some extent. Responding to queries by news person, M. Tombi said whether the party will take a decision soon whether to continue alliance with the Congress in the council and Nagar Panchayat elections and assembly elections.
Gram Panchayat amadi municipality election na sida paisa tingandana muscle power aduga money power natana akoina candidate khanbagi tanjado lawsi aduga handak kisidagi ahoba U-turn ama lawrisi haidana Manipur praja miyamda Janata Dal United appeal tawjari Janata Dal United bu nungsibiba party sibu nungsibidana bol lepiningba nupi amadi nupagi candidate punamagna December gi tang kun gi pung manga phawgi manungda isa gi mari leinaba documents sing paibira aga candidate oibinanaba approach tawbiraba amadi form lobiraba yagani.
But 3-day International Conference on Emerging Trends of Science and Engineering Research ETSER 2015 began today at National Institute of Technology NIT Manipur, Langol. Over 200 papers will be presented at a 3-day conference by research scholars and scientists from various countries including the US. The conference is organized by Department of Basic Sciences and Humanities NIT Manipur. Inaugurating the 3-day event, Education Minister Moirangtham Okendro expressed the hope that the international conference would benefit the students of the newly opened technology as the delegates from other countries would share their experiences and ideas. Okendro also stressed the need for cooperation from all directions to make the new institute a better one, expressing his concern at the reluctance of the delegates in participating in the conference due to remoteness and prevailing law and order in the state. The minister assured the delegates of their safety and well-being during their stay in Manipur.
I'm happy that NIT Manipur is organizing international conference on very relevant and important issues pertaining to science and engineering research with the objective of deepening research and technological innovation to meet the national development goals. Being a young institution with many difficulties will need all possible assistance from all the country.
Director of NIT Manipur, Professor Dr. Sarungbam Virendra said the NIT Manipur, which is one of the 31 NITs in country, produces main workforce by training the young students in the field of science and technology. Describing Manipur as the international juncture of India's Act East policy, Professor Dr. Virendra said there is an urgent need to make the NIT a model technology institute and showcase it to the foreign countries. He said they are making effort to make the NIT Manipur a good institute. In his speech, Works Minister Dr. K. Ratan Kumar maintained that the institute set up under the Ministry of Human Resources is now providing training in science and technology to students all over India. The minister appreciated the institute for organizing the 3-day international conference, which will immensely help the students.
One of the 10 new NITs set up by the Ministers of Human Resource Development, Government of India. It has been established to cater to the needs of the thousands of students from the northeast and outside in the fields of science, engineering and humanities. This institute is declared as an institute of national importance by Government of India. Out of the 10 new NITs, NIT Manipur is the only institute to start its functioning at its home state.
While a discussion on AFSPA and its impact on the people of Manipur with special focus on women and children was held today at Manipur Voluntary Health Association, Ningthem Pukri Bapal. The discussion, which was organized by District Women Committee, United NGO Mission Manipur Imphal East, Conflict Widow Forum, Domestic Violence Survivors Forum and Khetri Chanamlaikai Women Development Association as part of the 16-day activism against gender-based violence campaign, which began on November 25. 30 widows who lost their spouses in armed conflict took part in the discussion and shared their experiences. Later, participants of the discussion shouted slogans against Armed Forces Special Powers Act and to save Sharmila.
Victims of armed forces special power act se masi loinamasi rehabilitate tauba aduga putakta armed forces special power act longto haiba adugumba law mayam singa se kuni apuna lawminagadori basisu.
Chandil MLA Victor Nunglung objected the inclusion of hill villages, namely Mahau, Tera, Taupokpe and Tonsen Kulin of Chandil district in the proposed Sugnu SDC circle under Waikong subdivision, Thawal district. The MLA in a press release said the matter was not referred to the Hill Areas Committee and termed the decision as unacceptable. Free and compulsory education is provided to students up to class 8 under the Right to Education in India, but it is not so in Hauraibe Awanglaikai Tera Makong Upper Primary School. 30 students could not sit for the final exam being held these days as they have been debarred from the examinations for not paying admission fee. The school charges Rs 700 admission fee from class 1 to 3, Rs 800 from class 4 to 5 and Rs 900 from class 6 to 8. On top of that, the school charges additional fee in case any student is absent. This year, under midday meal scheme, the students were provided food only once and each student received 2 kg of rice. A sobbing student told the media person that a member of School Management Development Committee threatened them to submit the admission fee or else they could not sit for the exam.
Committee gi miwai singna kauthora e adu juga wang e paisa ming chalwana adu ja wakhan nungai ta dana parkha tharam da bida halakki sar dairam charanga ji di parkha ta ba gamaro mai pa paisa le auti ayeng la kari dairam laru ina ayeng paisa purak pangam muina ina adu ga maguina thitan du tawi satra jingta.
On the other hand, Pangal Students Organization President M.A. Wakil Al-Sari threatened the authorities of Hauraibe Awanglaikai Tera Makong Upper Primary School to return the admission fees which they have collected from the other students of the school by the 10th of this month. Pangal Students Organization Vice President Sabir Ahmed said it is unfortunate that the government school is not following government rules. He said in case the children are deprived of education, then crime rate can rise. He appealed to Chief Minister and Education Minister to look into the matter.
School sida chahi mada angang singda chak pije amukhakta pije amukna cheng yelaga tokthoi private school gumna mairo singdagi laitalaira mairo singsidagi modigi paisa lokotpa mongmongi wahi season naraga tawba sisu अथुब मतमदा तोकपियो मफम असदा अनोबो ओजासिंग लागा महिरोसिंग असुबु नेना ताना चिकना माहि तंबा फंगनबा अथुब मतमदा मसी तौबिनबा एजुकेशन डिपार्टमेंट अमदी चीफ मिनिस्टर PSO की माइकैदगी हाइजरी.
Senior advocate Khaidem Mani has expressed concern at the non-establishment of Lok Ayukta in Manipur. Speaking to media present at Chairab Court, the senior advocate said Manipur Lok Ayukta Act 2014 was implemented in Manipur on October 3, 2014. He said the court has been moved on the matter after a PIL was submitted on the 28th of last month. He said apart from the Lokpal and Lok Ayukta Act 2013, other acts like Prevention of Corruption Act 1988, RTI 2005 have been passed to check corruptions. Under Section 63 of the Act, a Lok Ayukta should be constituted once a year. But due to non-appointment of chairperson and 2 members, Manipur still cannot introduce the Lok Ayukta.
Chief Minister Degina, Boroclet official sing Minister sing MLA sing corruption toba chanja chumna toba office ki duty lan sinaba power lan sinaba singdo madugi case se Lok Ayukta da complaint tobani corruption haraba step se da corruption ki matang da katang orchu hanta hanana baidna chigi case se habani aduga against corruption, against injustice, amasung misgovernance ke mayokta khaldang orchu chumthokpa sadokpa ngamgadra haidana miyam siga awon ba hom mama purakna ba horna ba adigi manung channa tharakpa case aman.
Indigenous Peoples Association of Ganglaipak, IPAG, in a press release stated that a group of people are organizing housing from one place to another when final examinations are going on in different schools. The press release said that IPAG informed the police and stopped a housing yesterday at Kanchipur, Haijingang. Unidentified miscreants exploded a bomb inside the campus of High Secondary School in Wangkai Mayum Leirak in Imphal East District. However, there was no report of casualty. The incident occurred last night around 8 p.m. when 2 miscreants lobbed a bomb on the second floor of the school. The blast caused damage to the window glasses and ceiling of the building. It may be mentioned that it was the 3rd explosion in the school. Wangkai Mayum Ongbi Sana Hanbi, wife of founder of the school, Wangkai Mayum Polen, appealed to all concerned not to repeat such act in future.
Thongdoksigi matangda haragadi iskunina sugumba ka toisi ngaitana tawse tawningde sangsthal orasu isasina apambado laaga sega maiga tanabadu pamjai imaje thoina singnabadi leite school lama tawba habasi yengchallaga school jimu thatke haibagi khanbagi pon mal hana khara nungaina gidaba haidare mamang jehida satra khara hapiramebako oja kharana maram chadana moina hongdo hongjin tawraga che chang amta yaugdan pusalakwa haidare aduna maram oiraga Tagaluba matamda office room dagi yaraktaba maram oina akhoida yekna boina ukiba haidare.
Rama Foundation organized cultivation and spawn production program from November 2 to 7 at the High School Rama Foundation Training Center, Nagamapal and Tumukong. People from 5 districts, including handicapped persons, took part in the program. In a press release, the foundation said the program aimed at generating income and self-employment to the trainees. The trainees will be allowed provided marketing facilities at an exhibition which will be organized in December. Mushroom Growers Association Manipur MUGAM will organize the first state-level mushroom exhibition competition on Farmers' Day on December 23 at Bhaigachandra Open Air Theatre, Boat. 2 books, Poire Natki Waring and Pudin, written by Nauribam Indramani, was released today at function at Manipur Press Club. Kaisamthong MLA Laisombi Bomchand launched the books in presence of several writers. President of Manipur State Sumang Lila Council, Maibam Purnimasi Laima, today appealed to the students and parents not to create hurdle in organizing the Sumang Lila Ningtham Kumai from the 10th of this month in view of the upcoming examinations. Addressing media, President Manipur State Sumang Lila Council office at Palace Compound, Maibam Purnimasi Laima said the festival has been held annually in the month of December. She assured that the festival would not affect the examinations of the students. On the other hand, a housey bumper draw will be held on the 6th of this month as part of the fund drive to make the festival successful. Maibam Purnimasi Laima also appealed to every section of the society not to create problem in organizing the housey draw.
Ama mapa oiba ama oibanina akoina isana khangna akoina matam chana lepchagani masida sumang lila thingjalle adu tawre haiba wafam sima masi thambiraktaba akoiga hana tana tinnaga maduda akoi wakhan tanminaraga adu phirep longminaba masima akoina appeal tawjani.
The 5th Sahitya Seva Samiti Manipur Film Awards 2016, the 5th SSS Manifa, will be held on January 17 at Kakching Kulen Ibudo Kamlangba Laikol. Speaking to media person today at the office of Manipur Film Forum Manipur, Festival Director Y. Nilachandra said the festival is going to be jointly organized by Sahitya Seva Samiti Manipur and Film Forum Manipur. This year, the awards will be presented on 20 different categories. He also said this year, 3 persons who have excelled in the field of Shumang Lila, dance and film will be given Lifetime Achievement Award.
January ki tarik 1 dagina December ki tarik 2015 maugi film na competition da saruk yagadoriba dumlaba 2016 gi mana sida akoi kitang angkatsabai maramdi number 1 da Sahitya Seva Samiti Manipur 1967 da hudokibani 2016 da 49 mapung pharagan 50 years ange 1 year long golden jubilee celebration ama tawjagadori madugi ahanba opening si oiba masina adugi su khudong chanangai haidana koi numit humni gi program sigi aroibda 17 sida koi thamjabani.
A torrential downpour termed the heaviest in over 100 years on Tuesday crippled life in Tamil Nadu capital Chennai, flooding numerous roads, neighborhoods, train tracks and airport runways and crippling transport and power supply. The rains have left the city submerged and airport flooded. Train and bus services have also been brought to a halt by the incessant rains. Chief Minister J. Jayaladita has reviewed the situation and deputed ministers to inspect the affected regions. Army, Navy and National Disaster Response Force and the FR team have stepped up rescue operations in worst hit localities of Chennai in Tamil Nadu, which is also witnessing power outages. The non-stop torrential rains pounding the city since last night showed some let-up in the morning, but the inundated street left commuters stranded. Chennai airport authorities have shut operations till 6 a.m. tomorrow in view of the waterlogging. All airlines, including Air India, have cancelled their operations from Chennai airport. Home Minister Rajnath Singh said in view of the situation, the centre has deployed Army, Navy and NDRF team in sufficient numbers. He said Prime Minister Narendra Modi has issued direction to deploy central team there to assess the situation and make a report so that every possible help can reach there. Aung San Suu Kyi today held closed-door talks with Myanmar's outgoing president to discuss what bode hope will be a smooth transition of power. Myanmar President U Thein Sein today assured opposition leader Aung San Suu Kyi that power would be peacefully handed over to her National League for Democracy party that won the November 8 polls by a landslide. Aung San Suu Kyi and U Thein Sein met for 45 minutes at President's office in Naypyidaw today, fulfilling the opposition leader's request to hold talks with the ruling regime. The meeting follows NLD's victory at the November polls, in which they won about 80% of the contested seats. At the meeting, U Thein Sein congratulated Aung San Suu Kyi on the NLD's victories at the poll, and the Nobel laureates expressed her appreciation to the president for holding a peaceful by-election in 2012, in which she won an MP seat, and a similarly peaceful election in November. Now in sports news, the 59th Sir Churchan Singh KCSICB Memorial Football Tournament kicked off today at Mapal Kangjebung. 21 teams, including 3 teams from outside the state, are taking part in this edition of the tournament. On the first day today, Kakching Popular Sporting Club beat City FC Chandil by 6-5 in a tie-break after the normal time of the match ended in 2-2 draw. In the normal time, Ngamrainil Kom netted 2 goals of Kakching Popular Sporting Club, while PR Sungrim and NG Giles scored 1 goal each for CTFC Chandil. IFCD Minister Ngamtang Haukip and AMFA President P. Raghumani, among others, attended the inauguration of the tournament. USA Kurai will clash with Nako Nambul Mapal tomorrow. The trial for players to represent Manipur in the first Asian Kickboxing Championship will be held on December 6 at Imphal River Martial Art Academy in Kurai Puthiba Laikai. The tournament will be held in Punjab from January 29. Intending players should get themselves registered by December 5. Now, before we wind up, here is a quick reminder of the headlines once again. JCILPS issues ultimatum to government to implement agreement by December 15, warns Manipur government of intense agitation. International Conference on Emerging Trends of Science and Engineering Research begins at NIT Manipur. More than 200 papers to be presented. And a 59-cc meet kicks off at Imphal Polo Ground. Kaching popular club beat City FC Chandal 6-5 in the opening match.